I recently had the chance to observe a new graduate joining a team. Like fresh out of school, zero real world experience, zero experience with the code base that the team is using, zero experience with the tech stack, code base that the team is using. That's acceptable. And I watched him go from where is the repo to helping the team for non-trivial tasks in just a couple of weeks. I'm not talking about months here, just a couple of weeks. And here's the most important thing. 20 years ago, if you ask me like